All right, we are back to do another sparring breakdown. We have me on the right, I'm Justin, and we have Melda on the left. Melda's been doing jiu-jitsu with me for a couple months now. Obviously, Melda is much smaller than me. I'm about 245 pounds. Melda, much lighter than that, and just kind of wanted to do a little video of what it's like especially when you're rolling with like new women in the gym and you're much bigger than them, just like a good way how you can train with them and how you can roll with them so you can kind of help them start developing a jiu-jitsu game. See Melda doing a pretty good job. Melda's pretty aggressive. She does a good job of like forcing in and stuff like that. Something we've really worked on with her is making sure she establishes grips off the start. She did a good job with that with her opening pass. You kind of see her moving into half guard here. And again, when I roll with someone this much smaller and lighter than me, I try to give them a lot of slack, a lot of leeway so we can get them doing some offense. Melda doing a good job moving into knee on belly. We're having a quick laugh because Melda is still learning how to grip and she tends to pinch instead of actually grip the clothing. Common thing white belts will do. You see Melda can move into S-bound here and start looking for an armbar. I'm just trying to make things hard for her, put on some like proper defense. I want to see her pry the arm free using good technique. See her here trying to free the hand by pushing on the bicep. And I'm giving her good resistance here, you know, I want her to feel like she has to work for it. And she picks up a good armbar. And something that's important for me too, like, we'll go back and break this down a little bit too. Especially when I'm rolling with like new people, I want them to feel like they get a good opportunity to try techniques, and like, I don't want to give them like false insecurity with their skills. So you sit back here for the armbar. So like, I'm putting on proper defense here, right? Like, this is hard to break. Even someone my size is gonna have a hard time breaking. You know, my arm's folded underneath. You can see my hand latched here. That's the defending hand. And I'm also blocking the inside of her leg here, which makes things harder for her to pry the arm free if she's just pulling. One thing I'd like to see more from Melda is getting her arm in a little deeper. Melda's elbow is about here. I would like her elbow lined up with mine. If we had a different camera angle, you could see, but essentially, like, we could even look on the other side here. We want to be elbow to elbow with our partner when we do an arm lock. So her grip is still a bit shallow. But, you know, she's doing a good job here. Like, again, she's still new to jiu-jitsu. I just want her getting good reps, good attempts here. And you see her doing a great job here prying with the feet to try to get a good opposing force here going to break the arm free, and she gets a nice arm bar. So yeah, like, what I look for a lot in my students is this good technical development. I just want to see Melda getting better, trying her best to use good jiu-jitsu when she rolls. Again, like, Melda's still very timid off the start. She doesn't want to grip. She tries to be really explosive with the gripping. I'm just kind of trying to help her understand that she doesn't have to be so fast off the initial start. Just needs to get more comfortable walking in, kind of patting her way in. Playing a little 2-on-1 here. I'm going to sweep her. And again, when I move on to top with Melda, like, I put a decent amount of weight on her. You know, like, I want her to really learn jiu-jitsu and understand jiu-jitsu. I think sometimes men, when they roll with women, they think they're made of glass. And like, you don't want to give women like a false sense of security with what they're trying to learn with jiu-jitsu. I want them to develop good skills that'll work for them. Melda doing a good job hitting a single here. Putting her a little omoplata setup, just making it hard for her. She's got to free her arm. And just like kind of giving those little pauses so she gets opportunities to try the escapes. I hit a little sit-up sweep. Now she's got to work her way out of the mount. And I think that's like a big part of it with beginners, is just giving them like a good look, so they feel like they have an opportunity to try some of the escapes. Melda kind of put herself in a triangle here, so I made it a little bit harder for her, but she manages to free her head. We see her moving into side control, looking to isolate the arm. Starts looking to set up a key lock. Melda making a little mistake there, needed to be tighter with her elbow, so I pointed it out to her. But she gets the submission in the end. So like, let's go back with a little detail that I pointed out. It's like quite common for beginners in jiu-jitsu. So you'll see beginners often trying to apply the key lock here. And you can see I still have freedom to move my shoulder, like my shoulder's not isolated. What we're kind of looking to do is like pin the shoulder down, lift the elbow up, and externally rotate the pinky. These are all things that we're doing when we're applying a proper key lock. So if I want to effectively apply, or if one of these mechanisms is missing, in this case, it was the elbow down to the mat, I still have freedom to move my shoulder. So the difference this makes in the external rotation of your shoulder is great. So like as soon as she drops that down, you'll see right away, like I don't have much mobility here anymore. That's why it's so easy for her to get the submission here at the end. Like that's not much external rotation of the shoulder, and I'm already tapping. And again, like that's with me giving her like adequate resistance and stuff in the position. So yeah, Melda doing a good job getting like her basic subs down. That's what I like to see. I feel like she's like right on track for someone that's been training as long as she has. I'm just kind of giving her reassurance, like just to relax, you know, like I'm not going to hurt her or anything like that. And like I get it. Like if I had to roll with someone literally double my size, I would have some fear with that too. But you know, I just try to make it a really controlled training environment so we don't have to worry about those things. So control it as best we can. All right, so we have one more round here. We'll see how Melda goes. Again, her making a better job slowing down with her grips at the start, trying to make good angles, always doing a good job circling here, trying to get her to break more grips. She keeps, now she's got her arms crossed, making things a little bit more difficult for her. So yeah, she's trying to get some good passes going here, but it's trying to initiate with a knee cut. I'm just kind of making things hard for her. Hit a little tripod sweep and start coming on top. She does a good job moving back to top position. She just wanted to stand with me, but I forced her up. Again, just trying to get that confidence up. So much of jiu-jitsu in the beginning is building that confidence, and we hit a nice osotogari. She starts looking on her armbar again. And using that same pry, pushing on the bicep to finish her arm lock. Again, me just making it hard for her. I think that's probably the end of her. Oh, we still got a little bit left. So yeah, just trying to get her comfortable to try the jiu-jitsu we're like drilling in class, the moves we've been working on. She's doing a good job with it. Just trying to get that confidence up. Alright, we got one more here. We'll see what happens. Again, we see Melda coming out on the outside, doing a great job just kind of establishing those long range grips, trying to set up her knee cut pass. She comes in a little top heavy, so I'm able to score that underhook. And I'm just kind of using that underhook to off balance her, letting her kind of work her way through half guard, navigating as best she can. But she got a little top heavy, so I just rolled her and came on top. We start moving into closed guard, give her opportunity for an armbar. She's having a hard time getting that leg over the head. Give her a little assist there. And we finish the armbar. So yeah, just like a nice roll. I just kind of wanted to share something with like what it's like when you roll with someone with that much of a size difference, you know, and especially a beginner, because like I feel like part of my job as a jiu-jitsu coach is to like help people get comfortable on the mat and start building some confidence. And we kind of see that with Melda here. I enjoyed this roll. I always enjoy training with her. Anyways, I hope you guys liked what you saw. If you guys like these videos, make sure to like and subscribe. And yeah, keep watching. Thank you.